Gentlemen, welcome to another presentation with your boy, Spiritual Advisor. Today we're going to be doing another get ready video where I just talk in front of a camera while I brush my teeth and shave and get ready. Not because I was going to perform a gig tonight or anything, I just like to clean up every day because that's what normal people do. I find if you skip showers, you start to stink, but even people who take daily showers, sometimes when they're in that low vibrational energy and they do spell work, like a stinky motherfucker stinks because they have the spirit of filth on them. So, no matter how much fragrance they put on, they just smell like shit, bro. And, you can do an entire bottle of cologne dirty, but you can't hide the fact that you smell like shit. And sometimes people may try to project that onto other people, where they'll be like, what do you mean you smell it? What do you mean I smell like shit? You're the one who smells like shit. But it's them. They stink. Not only does their spirit stink, but their armpits smell. They don't wash all the cracks and crevices between their booty, and they stink. So I'm not saying to, like, it applies to men or women, it could be anybody, but you could polish off her booty if it's a hot girl and she smells bad. If it's a guy, you can just tell him to go hit the showers as respectfully as possible. If he doesn't want to comply, that's his prerogative, gentlemen. Minty fresh. I think my teeth are looking pretty white, but should you have some yellow teeth due to being in that dirty spirit, like you can't lie to yourself, my advice is you can look into teeth whitening solutions. I know there's like some infomercials that are pretty popular with that, but my pearly whites are pretty good. Now, in the Wild West, look at the movie Back to the Future. In the Wild West, he was shamed for having clean teeth. Like, everybody thought it was normal to have these dirty, rotten-looking teeth, and they just suck and they ain't shit. But then here comes Marty McFly, looking like a badass, and he's a gentleman that cleans up well, right? His teeth are clean. But even the dirty motherfuckers who shoot at him, they can't hit him because their aim sucks and they ain't shit.
You set him up, I'll knock him down. Feel the bitch, you set him up, I'll knock him down. Cause when I'm witty in the city, I'm
just gonna do a quick shave now, not to throw a raid. Don't misbehave because your boy's rocking the set. It's not Russian roulette. I just kill motherfuckers on the mic naturally. But I don't commit any crimes. I assassinate egos. Get your Chester Cheetos, cause you're gonna need an entire bag to eat away your sorrows after I'm done fucking you. Quick bang. Audio bazookas coming at you full force in real time. I'm Neo, sodomizing your agents. Now a quick shave, gentlemen. Now this is not like the ending of Gillington, because Gillington of the provincial conservatives did a piss poor job. No, gentlemen, this is something different. So it's not like when you're publicly asked to step down for fucking up, because you are a fuck up. Probably a useless fuck. Or maybe you did do a good job, but somebody didn't like that you did a good job, so they asked you to step down. We're not quite sure the backdoor, high-handed deals that politicians make behind our backs. It's socially acceptable. Should put them on a watch list if they're doing dirty things, but I digress. I follow all the laws and I don't break any laws. And as I continue to be harassed, it is my passion to bring light to injustices and dirty motherfuckers in politics, especially the provincial conservatives, who are probably the dirtiest types aside from the liberals. Now, I don't know who's dirtier, the liberals or the provincial conservatives, but my bet would be the provincial conservatives are far more dirty than the liberals, even though the liberals come with their share of problems. So, to take it for what it is, there's that one lady in the NDP, Styles, I think her name is. She was impressing me with her words, but I want to see more action. She seems like somebody who really wants to make a difference for the party, so. Jag Meat was the guy I always bet on when I was voting, but I kind of gave up on voting. And it has nothing to do with like his race, ethnicity, religion, or whatever, but I think sometimes people judge people for that, but I'm just looking at who's going to do the best job. And I thought Jag Meat was the guy at one point in time, but you see the NDP were not too quick or hesitant to bow to the liberals, which were promoting the same agenda, which is truly an injustice. And that's why nobody can count on my vote anymore, and I wasn't sure if it ever did count, because the last time I voted for a new mayor, despite the mayor having an absolutely horrific reputation, he got back in, as he always does, because he's given favor over his third-party biases. And it's an injustice where the roads look like shit, everything looks like shit, the city looks like shit, but nice gardening, and you do a terrible fucking job. And you're never going to count on my vote again, I can assure you of that. Anyways, gents. Looking pretty spiffy. I already took the clippers and shaved it, so we're not going to do the head today, my beautiful bald head. But you have to accept sometimes you're a baldy. And just embrace it. Say, yeah, bro, I'm a baldy. And I'm rocking the set because I'm a baldy, but I love my bald head. And if a woman challenges you, you can give her a pressure spot. You know what a pressure spot is? It's when she's got a really, really loose pussy. So you stick your bald head inside her vagina. That's called a pressure spot. It's on the internet, it takes a really loose bitch to make that happen. You talk hot dogs in a hallway, this takes it to a whole other level, bro. Anyways, not that I'm sexually active or anything, I'm just bringing awareness to the situation for better or worse. And HP quality to mourn the loss of the stench. Because you can't get rid of the smell of a stinky spirit, right? See, I have this bottle of Brute here, but I already smell good. I just got out of the shower. But some people, you know, they can smell great after a shower and put on a lot of fragrance and still be stinky as fuck because they can't hide the rotting smell and that rotting flesh stench that they possess if they're like a witch or a warlock that's low vibing. So you got to watch out for that. And you know, it's not my fault that they stink. Just alert the stinky committee that there's a foul stench coming from the neighborhood, and you believe that a warlock or dirty witch bitch is responsible, and just bleach your pussy. If it smells bad, it'll clear it right up. A little bleach on the pussy will clear it right up, kind of like COVID. Anyways, I'm going to pass on this Brute because I already smell good. So how about that, ladies and gents? How about that?